Welcome in Excels, and today we want to take a look at the Trial of Sekhemas. Basically, what this is Sanctum, and I want to show you guys how to get your Sanctum runs to be super easy in a way that you can make easy currency and also get your Ascendancy points very easily. If you happen to be playing a Mercenary and you're playing Explosive Shot or Grenades, first things first, you want to get yourself a pair of Blueflame Bracers. This turns your fire damage into cold damage and allows you to freeze monsters, which makes your playthrough of the Sanctum a lot easier because if you can freeze enemies, you don't have to worry about them attacking you back. So, second off, you want to make sure you invest in the proper relics. So we want to take a look at these are all the relics I've collected from farming, and the ones that you want to utilize is ones that have maximum honor and honor resistance. Basically, the honor resistance allows it so that when you do get hit, it doesn't take much of your honor away. So you want to try to get as much honor resistance as you possibly can, but you also want to get maximum honor as well. So you don't want to sacrifice everything for honor resistance and then have no maximum honor, because you'll have a small honor pool. You want to have a big honor pool and a lot of honor resistance so that you're really resilient when you're going through these trials. Traps, all that stuff will not matter. Boss hits will not matter as long as you keep your survivability up. The most things that I usually die to is at the end game. The boss, he gives me some trouble, but I have completed the end game boss of Sanctum, and he's probably the roughest to beat. And as long as you have something that can refill your flash charges, you'll be good on the last boss as well. So I need to actually fill in my 2 slots here so I can upgrade. Let's see if I have some honor resistance and maximum honor. I have some maximum honor. What else do we got? Everything honor based. Okay, here we go. Honor and honor resistance and maximum honor. And do we have anything for our last? I guess I'll use maximum honor. I could use 2 of these if I wanted. So I guess we can get a Suedo combination. Let's see what we can get on this. Maximum life, okay. So I'll use that. What was my other one? I had a maximum honor as well, somewhere. Any others? Here we go. Let's see if we can get honor resistance on this bad boy. Okay, restore honor. Okay. So I think I'll go with this one here. Maximum honor. So we have a decent amount of stats here. So this is really good. So let's go ahead and go in here. And let's take a look at how much honor we'll have. Test of strength. For the most part, I find that the Sanctum is really easy as long as you can stack your honor and your honor resistance. So we have 5,185 honor. It's really good. So let's go ahead and play through and show you guys how a run looks here. So these are usually pretty easy, just traps. Just take your time. And let me show you why the blue flame is awesome. See? I got hit by that monster, and look how much honor it took. Very little. That's because of honor resistance, guys. So honor resistance is really important in the Sanctum. So even if you are a melee class, you have trouble dodging and evading hits, you can still utilize honor resistance and you'll be just fine. It's very hard to lose Sanctum when you have honor resistance. And I want to show you guys again here. And with this, see how I freeze enemies with the blue flame? Look how easy this makes it. This makes navigating and killing enemies in the Sanctum very easy. You don't have to worry about them using any abilities or hitting you with anything when you can just freeze them. So if you're playing Explosive Shot or Grenades, I do recommend using the blue flame because even for grenades, they do fire damage, so you can change them over to cold damage and freeze everything. So be mindful of the things that you're taking here. So this would prevent me from freezing. So you would never want to take this if you're using my build. So I don't care about honor being restored, but I do want a lot of sacred water, but I don't want to increase the monster's life. So I'll go with silver key. Increasing the monster's life will just make you take longer on the bosses, and you just don't want to do that. Let's take a look at how smooth this goes. You're always on the move. You always freeze everything. So it makes the run very smooth and easy. Very powerful. Can I go through here? Yeah, I can. Very easy. Herald of Ice is very powerful. I love Herald of Ice. Where's the other one? Back here? Alright guys. See how smooth that is? And if you're playing Explosive Shot, using reload speed and attack speed is very beneficial. Because you want to be able to fire off your Explosive Shot as much as possible. I would say the sweet spot is about 0.25, 0.26 so far I've found. And I'm sure as I get more reload speed, attack speed, as I level up more, that will become even better. So we're going to lose out on some merchant choices. That'd be unfortunate, but we'll continue on here. Now this is one of the easiest ones. And just look at how smooth this goes, guys. This is an eye level 80 trial, by the way. So I want to give you guys the solution to being able to complete the Sanctums. Now I would say the Ultimatum is a lot harder than Sanctum is, because you don't get the benefit of relics, any kind of relics, something that can boost your survivability, your damage. You get merchant choices. You get certain buffs that you can get from your boons. And the Ultimatum just doesn't offer that. It doesn't offer any benefits. So I hate the way the Ultimatum is in this game. I would prefer the Ultimatum to be a map function rather than something to use for your ascendancies and all that stuff, because it's just far too difficult. You don't get any upside on your choices. Everything is detrimental. Let's see here. Burdens with affliction. So I'll probably go through here. Okay, so we have a boon of chalice. So let's show you how easy this is with my build. So you just want to pick up get you a pair of blueflame bracelets, guys. A little bit of rapid shot trolling there. Rapid shot is very powerful as long as the enemy is frozen or stunned. If you guys saw my previous video, you would see that rapid shot has a lot of damage potential. The only downside I say to it is, of course, the move speed of rapid shot is very, very low. So it's not something you would just want to walk around and use. So be mindful of your choices here. So rewards are unknown. So over movement speed and traps doing more damage, I would always want to take rewards are unknown. And this is just kind of giving you an idea of how to run Sanctums. Like, traps dealing 100% more damage is absolutely ridiculous, because If you can't remove this, later in the sanctums in part 2, part 3, the traps do ramp up. If you get hit by a couple of those fire traps or just a combination of those, they could actually kill you straight up off of just your HP, not your honor. So reduced movement speed, you absolutely want to avoid this at all costs. So these two things, avoid at all costs. Anything that makes your rooms, like the room type unknown, so you wouldn't know it's a chalice, or if you wouldn't know if it's what the reward is, always take that over these two. Rewards unknown, room types unknown is okay, but being taken to a room that you may not choose, that is another big no-no, because you don't want to take something that'll lead you to a room that'll give you a terrible affliction. And essentially, blueflame bracers will make this room type essentially super easy. As you can see, we pretty much freeze everything. So you just try to target the rares as they come out because you get good loot. So if you can kill the rares while doing this, you'll get good loot. Now it's like a strafe around. Focus the rares so I can get relics and exalts. Okay. See how easy that was? And I don't want to do that because I don't want a minor affliction and I don't need the honor. So we can go through here. Now that's really nice, but again, you don't want reduced movement speed at all cost. Wards unknown is fine. So another easy one, Blood Chalice. This is amazingly easy because we just go in and we kill rares. Get your relics. And again, I don't think I've been hit yet. Yeah, I haven't been hit since I've restored my honor there. Very easy, guys. We'll continue forward. Choose to take a pledge. Let's see what we get here. So this would be another good example of what not to do. This is very bad. I don't want to gain a random. See, I don't want any of these. So I would not take any of these because they're just all bad. There's no good trade-off in those, and I don't want to do them. So 50% less sacred water, that's fine. It's okay, I'll be able to get at least one boon from the merchant. I don't need to get a whole bunch. Always open your rare chests. Or just chests in general. You may find something unexpected in an Exalt Orb. Alright. As you can see, this is super easy. So if you're having trouble with Sanctum, remember, check out my video on my build. And you'll have a great time, guys. So let's see what we got here. So we can afford one thing. Oh, dang. This is like one of the best ones. The Hairfoot. 40% increased movement speed. This will make your Sanctum run so smooth, so quick. If this is available, always get this first if you can afford it. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources to afford it. So I'll just have to go with the Fright Mask. So we'll go into the first Sanctum boss here. And essentially this boss is just super easy. If you just know his combination of attacks, essentially you just kite this guy. In fact, I'll probably start off with Rapid Shot. Like, this is a good boss to use Rapid Shot on because he doesn't really do much. He's very slow moving and his attacks are very simple. So you can go with either skill. I feel like Explosive Shot is just taking chunks out of his life. Very easy. Oh, what if that was an on-death effect and it just one-shot you? That would be so lame. That would make you so angry, wouldn't it? Well, we got a little bit of juice, but I don't think we can buy anything from Balbala. See, these are some good things. Oh, I would love to have this. I would love to have both of those. Mysterious cash. So if you're lacking on relics, always go for your relic boxes here. See what you get. Usually if you get maximum honor and honor resistance, you can sell those for a nice amount of exalts. Now I usually just keep this stash of all my Sanctum loot. Like, this is just one tab of Sanctum loot. I'll need to start another tab. Sanctum loot number 2. And you just get tons of rares, tons of relics. Sell your relics if you don't use them. You'll get some nice rares, and every now and then you'll get lots of exalt orbs as well. Get some skill gems. You just get a lot of good stuff from Sanctum. And if you follow this build, you'll have a breeze of a time in Sanctum. Just follow my tips here for Sanctum. Avoid certain afflictions at all costs. There's like certain ones you just don't want to get, guys. It's just not worth it. For example, I am playing an evasion character, so this would not bother me. This would not bother me. This, absolutely do not get this. I don't care what the reward is. Just don't do it. You can see one fewer room ahead. That's fine, but it's not one you would want to take. So I would want to go with the one that says armor. Well, actually, I think I want to keep my armor and just go with the chalice. I just like the chalice. The chalice is just so easy, so smooth. I don't want to do an escape room. Oh yeah, and another thing is Glacial Bolt. This is another amazing skill if you happen to be playing my build. Glacial Bolt is absolutely amazing for Sanctum and just for mapping in general, because it blocks off enemies and it blocks projectiles as well, and it does massive damage when you actually hit it. So it does a lot of damage. You can actually link Ice Spite to your Glacial Bolt to give you a little bit more damage. So look, once he's frozen, it's just like very nice, very easy. And we also have the concentration mod for our mercenary. So we do have concentration, so it makes the bosses and enemies do less of their special attacks and spells. So on top of the freeze, we're breaking their concentration. We're doing more concentration damage, but they have less cooldown on their abilities. So we have one rare up in the corner here. See how nice the reload speed is? I love reload speed. Reload and attack speed scale very well with Explosive Shot, as well as skill speed. Now I don't see a lot of sources of skill speed. There is a crazy amulet with a lot of skill speed, but it has a huge downside, which I don't want to use. So we'll continue on here. And essentially, got a mixture of traps and the ritual casters. Okay. So remember to check out my build guide if you're interested in the build. Basically how the build works is the way that explosive shot works, well, how it works is we're using triple heralds, and our herald device is doing a lot of AoE damage to freezing or frozen enemies. So how this works is with explosive shot, we have scatter shot attached to it so that it fires 3 times. And the first few hits, you know, it gives it a lot of chill percentage, and then eventually it freezes the enemy because of the amount of damage it does. So 2 shots usually freeze the enemy, and then the 3rd shot explodes the enemy, and then, you know, the Herald of Ice explodes off of that frozen enemy, and it's just like a really nice combination. So again, I'm going to take the Chalice Trial. So from here, the Chalice, because I just love Chalice Trials. They're so easy. So easy. Look at that. Yeah, all in a day's work, buddy. Go through, clean up the mobs. Look at my honor. I haven't taken a single honor hit. Well, I think I've always hit once, maybe once, because I did restore some honor. Oh, proximity tank. You gotta be close. Remember, pick up all your rares if you're doing high eye level Chalice Trials or Sanctums. I'm actually, like, once I get an upgraded weapon, I actually would think I would be pretty comfortable. I think with this character, I might be able to do a no-hit run. I think I possibly could do a no-hit run with this character if I play very carefully. I'm kind of rushing through a little bit, but if I played very carefully, I'm sure I could do one. Hourglass. So we'll do a gauntlet. That's the escape. I think I got hit by one of those, but it didn't do anything. Continue forward here. Just continue to dance through the traps. And keep in mind, you can roll under those firebolts. Dance through these. Boom, boom, boom. Easy, easy. This lever here. All right. This would be nice to explode all of these guys. Wait, what was that sound? Was that way back here? The heck? What the heck? Okay. I was like, that was a pretty nice sound for a loot drop. There has to be something nice back there. Continue forward here. I don't really need to do that because my honor is maxed out. So take 155 physical is nothing. Escape trial. I'll take the spiked exit. I want to show you guys how the spiked exit works, by the way. So this is another one that you can actually take. It's not really a big deal. When you have plenty of honor resistance, the amount of damage you take from this does nothing. I want to show you guys how that works. I've even taken the one that does 1,000 physical damage after 8 rooms. And when you have good amount of honor resistance, you don't really have to worry about it too much. Okay, we got a rare here. It's frozen. Building up stun. some T4 loot. So now my bags are actually full, so I can't get that, but that's okay. Roll under these two. Very smooth, very easy. We just roll under that, roll under that. So that's the cool thing, you can roll under those. Voila! And I took the physical damage, which did nothing. See how much honor I lost from that? Oh no, that is not good. I need my evasion. I'm an evasion build. So that potentially is very dangerous. That takes away a lot of my source reward. Okay, that's not good. So now essentially I'm a warrior, but I don't have armor. Always be moving so you don't get hit by some kind of random attack. Can I kill this rare? Yes, I can. And my bags are full, so I can't grab any of those. So I have to keep going. So hopefully we can remove the evasion affliction, because I don't want that on my character. Let's see. So none of these are really good. I don't want to remove this. I would actually take that for my evasion. I'll just keep going. So we have Gauntlet. We have, of course, our Chalice Trial, which is my favorite, because it's just so easy. You just kill some rares. You'll get a decent amount of Chaos, Exalt Orbs, Regal Orbs, just a lot of goodness from Sanctums. So I do recommend running Sanctums a lot if you use this build. And once you just get the hang of Sanctums, it's just so smooth. Just gotta understand what not to take. Almost every rare gives me a really nice Alden. That's like my second or third Exalt Orb. Where's the other rare? I know I'm missing one. Probably up here. Where's he at? There he is. Another Exalt Orb, guys. See how many Exalt Orbs and stuff I'm finding? Took a little hit to my honor, but not much. I mean, I got 5,000 honor, guys. It's like... Now, this may be a problem. I don't have my evasion, and I have no armor. Let's see if these two bosses give me any trouble here. Go ahead and preemptively set up a bunch of glacial bolts. that guy. Alright. Both of those guys down very easily. That's why I say get you a pair of these blue flame bracers. They're so cheap. Guys, just makes your run so much easier. I mean, that's a tier 4 chest. I want to see what that is. Oh, wow. That is a lot of evasion. That would be a huge upgrade. That's kind of a chest that you would exalt slam, guys. So I'm gonna exalt slam that. Why do I not have enough decks? 2 decks away from using that? Are you kidding me? Okay. So we're gonna do it live, guys. We're gonna slam and exalt. See if I can get another resistance or some more life. Reduce ignite duration. I mean, this is really nice. It's a lot of evasion. So if I'd use this chest, I would just need to upgrade my boots with some more fire resistance. But man, that is a nice upgrade. Keep that to the side there. Put all that in there. Just so I have room to pick up everything I want. Got a gold chest here. What do I want? Body armor? Oh, like some boots. Guess I'll go for the body armor, see what we get here. Nothing. Alright, so that was the second trial. So far, guys, it's been so easy. So let's keep it up here. Okay. You have no armor. Okay, that's fine. Don't get hit and focus on honor resistance. Did I miss one down the middle? Nice. Where's the exit over here? Okay. Continue forward here. Go through the chalice. So I think you guys get the idea of Sanctum here. At this point, the only thing that's pretty challenging in Sanctum is the last boss. He's kind of challenging. Just because he takes so long to kill. So you have to really focus a lot on the last boss. Okay, almost died to that chaos BS. I have no chaos resistance. So you can see the power of honor resistance. Still trucking along. Okay, please let me remove the evasion thing. That is like the most annoying thing. Lose a random minor boon. What do I got? You know, I could afford to lose one of those. Oh, this is perfect. So this is like my favorite one. So I got so many afflictions. Death toll. This does nothing. And I want to show you why. 8 rooms. That's because we have honor resistance. So when it hits, it'll do very little. So let's see what we removed. It still didn't remove my freaking evasion. So even with this bad run, like I've got like absolute crap in terms of boons. And the afflictions have been absolutely awful, guys. So many afflictions. And I'm still trucking along through this very easily. And I've made a good amount of currency. So like a really nice run would be, it would be one where I get a lot of merchant stuff, a lot of boons, and I get my 40% movement speed buff. Not gonna be too greedy there. He's pretty tanky, evasive. If I kill him, I kill him. I'm not too... Okay, we finally froze him. Okay, get him to low life. Now our damage ramps up with the colon strike. Another worm? Oh, no time to kill that one. Those blues out of my inventory. I don't need those unless they are high tier. So you got another bronze key. Gauntlet. That's another one you want to avoid. You don't want to gain a random affliction for clearing any kind of shrines or anything like that. That's just really bad. You want to do things to avoid afflictions at all costs, unless it's a good trade-off. Easy peasy, guys. Just roll underneath those. Don't forget to get your chest. You never know what you may find. And I think that leads us to the exit. Okay, so this one seems pretty difficult. You just roll through very easily. Get another silver key, okay. So what do we have here? Ritual and hourglass, and then we have binding chains when hit. So for this one, you don't want to take really binding chains. That could be a death sentence for you. I'd rather the monsters have higher HP than being able to lock me in place. That could be an absolute disaster. You know, having more HP just means, you know, I have to fire a few more shots than usual, which is fine. But binding chains could be detrimental. Even if you're really good, if it's just one hit of something, you know, that lock you in place, you know, you just don't want that. And we just hope that we can remove the 50% more monster life a little bit later in the run. Alright, so we missed one. Probably over here. Yep, right there. In that area. There we go. Sucks we gotta run all the way around there, but I gotta remember that, keep that in mind there. Remember, there's always one in that corner. It doesn't let you cut through here for some reason. It's like you gotta run all the way around to get back here. It's a lot of running. Minor affliction. No thank you. So of course we're gonna take the more life because binding hits is absolutely awful. Do not take binding hits unless you're supremely confident in your ability to not get hit. Alright, so I would say the biggest thing to watch out for if you're playing this build is probably on death effects. That's like the biggest thing. This has been an absolute awful run, by the way. In terms of my boons and afflictions, I'm just getting like, I'm getting all afflictions, but I'm still like, still very easy to run through. I don't believe I'm, like, I know I'm not going to lose, even with all these afflictions. So this is the 50% monster life kicking in. Being a pain in the butt. %50 monster life being so annoying. So even with all of these afflictions, like guys, look how many afflictions I have. I have like, this is like the worst run ever. No evasion, no sacred water, so I'm not able to buy stuff. Less honor restored when I do this. 50% honor, all that, yep. So even with all that, I'm still able to get through this trial very easily. All right. Very easy. Armored. So in these, I always try to focus the rares, because I want the loot. Very simple. You want the loot from the rare. And when you kill one rare, they spawn more rares. Prevents recovery above 50%. With the 50% life, I'm not sure I'll be able to kill him. He has too much life. Oh, wow. That has some potential. Okay. I mean, this one rolled really nice. People still playing grenades may like that. If I can, like, get some added physical, maybe some attack speed. Non-unique relics have no effect. Oh, come on. I'm telling you guys, this, look how bad this run is. This is the worst run ever. Not make all my relics have no effect. That's like the worst thing ever. Never take this. Never. I didn't remove. Jeez, that was not the one I wanted. Okay. Well, we're at the sand pit. This is the trial's third boss. So this boss is really easy. He's gonna have 50% more life, so it's gonna be quite annoying to fight him. Okay, I got hit by that, but did you see my honor? This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, I'm not gonna troll. Rapid shot is really hard to pull off on this boss because he's always attacking. Okay. I'm making every mistake you can make in this. And I have the worst boons ever. Okay. Where is he? There he is. So we almost have him to low life. So now is when we start devastating the boss. Now he's in low life. So our damage is really gonna ramp. And soon he'll be cold. Coaling strike. Boom. Let's see, what is this? Ooh. Look at that. Add to fizz roll. If we could re-roll the lightning to like 200 or something crazy fizz, that would be really nice. I'm gonna put some of this in my inventory and I'll come back and grab that. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end the video here for Sanctum. You get the gist of it. I'm going to do another run and we'll try to do Trial 4, but I don't want to do this with so many afflictions. I don't want to do Trial 4 with no evasion. Like, that's just too ridiculous. Silver key, what I got over here? Ranger, helmet. Jeez, guys, this is the worst run ever. So even with the worst run ever, we still made it to Trial 3. So you can get your full Ascendancy points. I'm going to do a specific guide for Trial 4. Generally, you would want to try this and just try to get through Trial 4 and learn it. But I just don't want to do Trial 4 with this much afflictions. I'd rather just start over fresh. And I would rather just start a new one and get better rolls for my afflictions and my honor, my boons. Because I've already completed Trial 4, so I don't need it for Ascendancy. And I'm not short of any amount of Digen Baras. So guys, that'd be it for the Sanctum guide. And I'll actually make another section or another video for Sanctum 4 specifically. But just, I think this gives you guys a good idea of how to run Sanctum. The things you want to look for, things to avoid, and to show you guys how powerful this Blue Flame Bracers is, of course, for Sanctum. So even with all of this crap, dude, all of this, we still got through to Trial 3. We couldn't restore a lot of honor half the time, and see the power of honor resistance. Even though I was getting hit by certain things, and I wasn't restoring honor, and I still made it this far. And we made a decent amount of exalts, currency. We got a lot of nice rares. And as you can see, you make your money back just from doing those 3 floors. I've already made the cost of these back, if not more. I'm in the profit. I'm in the profit just from the exalt drops. And then on top of that, the loot. So if I have any honor, maximum honor resistance, I can sell those. Those are like 5-10 exalts. You know, I got some decent fizz. I got a decent chest. You know, we can hit some good sells on a lot of these. So guys, I hope you're enjoying these videos, and I hope you're having a great day. If you're having trouble with Sanctum, I hope this helps you out. Let me know in the comments if this helps you out, gives you some tips. Let me know if these gloves help you out, or if the build helps you out in completing these Sanctums in the comments below. And remember to subscribe so that you don't miss out on future content. I'll have part 4 for the Sanctum coming up here soon. I just want to get a decent run. I don't want to do, like, I'm not going to be able to complete it with these mods for Sanctum 4 because part 4 is actually a little bit more difficult. I need to have my evasion, and I would not want that monster life on there. And if I was just playing a trial, I would actually just restart. And if you guys can afford to, I would, like, if you cannot afford it, just go ahead and try to do Trial 4. But I'm telling you guys, Trial 4 is really hard. So if you have a lot of bad afflictions, you may not be able to complete it. But mainly about the last boss, he's just really difficult because he has so much life, and there's phases where there's so many things on the screen that you know, you don't want it to take 50% longer. That's just insane. So we'll have the last part for Trial 4 coming out here soon, and hopefully this helps you guys get through the first 3 trials and just some general tips on how to do Sanctums. And yeah, don't miss out on future content. Turn your notifications on. Let me know if you want me to stream or do anything like that. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that, but again, I'm always having trouble getting a set schedule because sometimes I'm watching movies or watching videos while I'm playing, so I'm not always streaming, I guess. So I gotta find a time to stream and actually be active with you guys. So let me know if you are interested in that. Until next time, Exos, I think that's all I have for you guys. Remember, stack your honor resistance, stack your maximum honor, avoid certain afflictions that I've pointed out in this run. Like, these are the least of your worries in afflictions. Some of the others are far worse. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, Exiles, peace out.